All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to do this really quick here because I got a late start because I didn't plan on fishing today. There's been a lot of those this year, I just realized. Hopefully, this is another one of those reasons for getting out there and getting on some fish. I'm going to try and do some topwater and see if I can pull some largemouth bass today and just stay entertained because it's one of those days where I didn't plan on fishing, like I said, and it's like, well, I haven't got a chance to go bass fishing all year, and I love going out and just setting the hook on fish all day. So hopefully it's one of those days where the next thing you see me doing is catching some topwater fish, because I don't know. Comment below, can you beat topwater blowups? I don't know. Let me know what your version of like the best fishing is. I don't care what blows up on top water as long as it's a fish. So hopefully, like I said, the next thing you guys see me doing is setting the hook. So let's go. Okay, first things first. Throw in some popper, in around some pencil weeds, over some brake lines, hoping there's some hungry largemouths here. Basically just gonna work my way down the lake. Oh, I don't know what that was. It's pretty big, whatever it was. Okay, I don't know if it's too cold or what. We've had some crazy cold fronts. But I'm hearing fish back in these lily pads, so I gotta throw a frog. And it's a little bit more sunny than I thought it would be. There is a good ripple on the water. That's why I figured the open water popper would be the deal, because once you get that little ripple on the water, it usually breaks up the surface tension there, and fish just kind of strike at the noise and commotion that you're making. But I've seen and heard about 4 fish so far back in these lily pads. So I'm gonna guess there's still some in there hunting bluegills. Oh, like that guy. I was right. The hunch was correct. And that dude like left the water. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's see if we can get him to come back for it. That's funny. But that's what I was looking for. Little heart stopper. That was probably like a 3-pound bass. It's a decent fish. Left the water completely, so that says that they're hungry. We just got to get one to catch the frog. That's it. So time to make 1,000 casts on the lily pads. Let's see if we can connect with one of these frog eaters. The upside is the frog eaters out here are probably the biggest fish in this lake, which is what makes it so much fun. Makes me willing to make some cast. Okay, back to throwing a popper around in the open water. There's nothing that wants to bite frogs in the weeds. And I don't feel like going super ultra finesse just yet. Still want some topwater strikes. Just want to see some action here. Come on. Not a giant, but he's my fish. He did exactly what I wanted. Jumped out of the water for it. Just out here in no man's land. So glad I came out today. Now that is exactly what I wanted. That shows me that they are active right now still, because that dude shot out of the water for that. Now we just got to find some of the giants. They get about double that size when they're big out here. It's not a lot of them, but I have hooked into some monsters over the years, so we're looking for those, but I'm also looking for a dozen more of those active ones. The entertainment value alone is worth it. Just a simple popper and some open water. Okay, I didn't plan on this being a frog day, but I'm just not seeing anything anywhere else. So I'm gonna play around with some of this heavy cover. The frog is my favorite way to do it. See if we can find some big fish tucked in back here today. There's one. That dude's roasted too. Nice. Oh, sorry, bud. It's one of them skinny ones. That guy needed a frog. Sorry. That guy back right away, but I appreciate it. Also, that guy was just sitting out over this, off this point of weeds right here, and definitely wanted that frog because he was skinny and hungry. But that gives me a good feeling about possibly getting into a couple of really good ones back here, because every once in a while this area has some big frog eaters. You get lucky, smash a giant. That makes throwing the frog around a lot more fun when you know they're gonna eat. I told you it was a good fish. Oh. Look at all you spike. Look at his fins. Dude was angry. Fat frog eater. Here's a healthy one. That's what I'm after. You guys seen, like, hopefully you could see it. He came in, chomped it, missed it, chomped it, missed it, and then just like I was all disappointed because that's how it's been today, where it's like they come in and they're just not committing. But the coolest thing about it is the fact that he came right back and just like he tackled it. Like, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see that, because that's fun. And there's a couple more of them along this weed line here, and I have more along here. What I'm seeing is it looks like they're eating bait fish that's along here. Every once in a while I'll look down and there'll be a cloud of minnows that go by or a cloud of bluegills. So these guys are definitely feeding. It's just they're kind of spaced out, and then normally you get a bunch of them in one spot. I got that one on, and I think this is a Spro Frog, right? Yeah, got it on the Spro Frog, and I'm using my Apex. This is my 710 medium heavy with my Lexa 300H SLP. So the Lexa HD. I love this setup. This is so much fun. I can throw baits like this all day long. If you guys want, you can use the code DWS10. You can get yourself one of these rods. This is one of my favorite. Like, it's a medium heavy, like musky rod, or like an extra heavy, because it's a medium heavy, but it's like an extra heavy frogging rod or bass rod. So just depends on what you want to use it for, but it's got a good stiff backbone and it works great for throwing these frogs. I can throw them a country mile. I have like 65-pound braid. I'll link everything down below so you guys can get it yourself, but I'm gonna hunt and peck and pick apart the rest of this weed line, because now that I know that they'll actually come back for it, I gotta slow down a little bit. I was moving a little bit too fast, but there's definitely more fish around, and yeah, I definitely gotta catch some more of these guys. Very, very happy that I showed up today. They'd be this deep. That is a hard one to beat. Oh, I wonder how many more of those are back here. Comment below, what do you guys like the most about fishing topwater? Is it like the pursuit of the fish, the blow-ups? Like, what is your favorite topwater, by the way? Like, just anything to do with topwater. I want to know what you guys like the most. Just let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do for fish here and get moving. Okay, I don't know exactly what you guys are gonna see last, but I am a glutton for punishment, so I'm gonna go try the other side of this lake, and hopefully I don't get rained on and regret it. But usually when it gets cloudy like this, they start feeding. But this whole middle of summer thing's been like weird, and obviously it's transitioning into fall now, and I just don't know what these guys are doing. I got all those topwater bites basically deep in the weeds, so I don't know if they're sitting in there for the warmth or what. But I'm gonna go try some shallow spots that usually hold a couple big fish before I gotta go. I just want to set the hook a couple more times. No way. I just made a blind cast at a splash. Oh, he got away. That's funny. I didn't set the hook because I didn't think I had him. That was fun. There was one at the end of that pier. That's a good one too. Well, the hunch paid off. That's fun. So now I'm just throwing, if you guys can hear me, this is like a Dio worm on a 3-aught, 20-pound leader, 30-pound braid still, but this is on my Apex Elite medium heavy. It's a 7.6. If I remember right, I think this is the one that's 7.6. The other one is cut down. One of them's cut down to 7.2 for skipping next to the pier. And I think that's the other one because this one seems a little bit long up here. But yeah, this is a really sensitive rod. So when they bite, you know. That dude thumped it. That was pretty fun. Get a couple of those before I start getting rained on. I'll be a happy camper. Oh. Two of them. Not quite as big, but there were two of them. There was a fish behind that pier. I'm gonna run into this float over here. This dude stinks. That's disgusting. I don't know why he smells so bad, but definitely not a good one. Alright guys, I don't know exactly what you guys are going to see last. Probably that bigger one right by the pier. I think I got like 3 or 4 by the piers. Some of them were really little. And yeah, I didn't find any more giants today, or frog eaters or topwater eaters. But yeah, it's starting to rain on me now. So guess I got to cut my day short and call it good. I got my topwater fix in and got a pier hook set in. And so I think today, all in all, pretty fun, good day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It's going to keep it real simple. And yeah, like I said before, if you ever want to help out the channel or you want to get some discounts on some rods and stuff like that, everything will be linked in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.